Hey everyone, my name is Sean Hakim and welcome to 3-Minute Mastery. And as always, we are fumbling through life together, one lesson at a time. So my favorite shows of all time are Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Now, one thing that both of these shows have in common is that all the characters on the shows are 100% authentically themselves. You will not find a more selfish group of people than you will on Seinfeld. And you won't find anyone who talks his mind more than anybody else than on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Today, I want to talk about authenticity. So, what does it mean to be authentic? Now, many of us go through our lives and we make decisions and we have actions and responses based on this idea of ourselves that we've created. Now, this idea of ourselves is like an onion. So when we have an onion in our hand, there's many layers to that onion. And sometimes we have to peel back those layers if we want to get to the true core of who we are. And then we mistakenly think that those layers are our authentic, true selves, when it can be further from the truth.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
So how do we know when we're not being authentic? Well, what I want to do with you guys right now is I want to share with you 3 of the things that I truly believe are signs that we're not being authentic. The first thing is when we're talking to somebody and we're reacting to a certain situation or we're responding to them in the back of our heads, we're thinking something totally different. So, in other words, we're lying to that person through our response. The second sign that's a true indicator of inauthenticity is when we make a decision based on fear. So we make a decision based on fear of loss or fear of an outcome not going the way that we want it to go. The third thing that I believe which shows inauthenticity is when we make a decision with the sole intention of hurting someone else, or we make a decision with the sole intention of getting revenge on somebody else. That decision is not coming from an authentic place. So that being said, how can we become more authentic in our daily lives? Well, one of the things that I like to do is every single time I have a reaction to something or I have a response to something, I ask myself that all-important question, why? Why am I feeling this way? And if you ask yourself why, and you come from an honest, introspective state, the answer that the mind comes up with is unbelievably uncomfortable. And if that answer is unbelievably uncomfortable, that's a true sign that you're actually on the right path. And here's the great thing about authenticity. When you start making decisions from an authentic place, then from that point on, you will have no regrets. Because every single decision, action, or response comes from a real place. You can develop this sense of authenticity in your own being, and it becomes part of your DNA. It becomes part of the tapestry that creates you. And once you're authentic, trust me when I tell you, it'll take you to places that you never even knew existed.
This thing is like an onion. The more layers you peel, the more it stinks.
Exactly. Thank you so much for listening to what I had to say today. Once again, if you find anything that I've said usable in any way, or if you feel that this can help other people in your lives, please by all means share it. Once again, my name is Sean Hakim, and I haven't told you anything that you already don't know.